So guys, welcome back again to my channel. You know the issue of hike in the fuel price in Nigeria. So the NLC have come out to warn that what they are seeing, or from their perspective, that Nigeria may end up buying fuel 5,000 naira per litre under Tinubu government. How? Just you cannot imagine how the economy will be like then when 1 litre of fuel being sold at 5,000 naira. That means everything will be at here. Like everybody will have it here. Everybody will do anything that they can do to survive. So this is the level where we are right now in this country. So Nigerians may end up buying fuel 5,000 naira per litre under Tinubu government, the NLC warns. The Nigerian Labour Congress, the NLC, has stated that Nigeria may end up buying petrol 5,000 naira per litre. Sarah Reporters report that filling stations owned by the Nigeria National Petroleum Company Limited, the NLPC, had increased petrol price to over 9,850 per litre across the country. It has also been reported that the move of these outlets was in the compliance with the directive given by the NLPC management, compelling an immediate increment of fuel price from 858 naira to 855 naira. However, Benson Opa, the spokesperson for the Nigerian Labour Congress, in an interview with Daily Trust, expressed concern that the price of fuel may increase to 5,000 naira per litre. He added that the recent increase ran contrary to the agreement the union reached with the federal government. He said, "We are planning to have a meeting with the appropriate organs of the Nigerian Labour Congress. Those organs will take the decision. We will take decisions that we believe will be in the best interest of our members and possibly this country." Nonetheless, the mood, I can tell you, is that out of anger, and I want to say that it is not only within the Nigerian Labour Congress that you have anger. Virtually every Nigerian is angry, except the first 1% that is maintained by the state. You know that 1% has everything. We give them everything. Those are the only ones who are not complaining. Every other Nigeria is complaining. So our mood is reflective of the general mood of the country. After the announcement, the next day, a senior special assistant to the president of print media, Mr. Abdulaziz, yes, said, "We were lying and there was no agreement. We want to reiterate that we feel betrayed by the present increase in the pump price of petroleum products." One, when Mr. President called for the negotiation, recall that we were stuck at 62,000 naira and he made two offers. The first one was to agree on the 250,000 naira we recommended, while the price of PMS will rise to 15 or 2,000 naira, or he will pay 62,000 naira and the status quo remains. He told us we had a few hours to consult. The Labour leaders did not take debate. Rather, we asked to be given more time and later requested at least 1 week to consult outside the villa. At the end of that 1 week, the presidency met again and Labour leaders unambiguously said we would not accept the offer of 250,000 naira. This was out of consideration of the well-being of the average Nigerian, because we said what would be the effect of this on the ordinary person. To keep this brief, the president acted in breach of his promise to Labour leaders, and he knows the truth. But let us even look at this matter. What has happened goes beyond the parameters of minimum wage and negotiation. It negatively affects the generality of Nigerians since the first wave of price increase occasioned by the removal of fuel subsidy on May 29, 2023. Nigerians have been trying to reorder their lives to accept the fate that they never bargained for. Coming to terms with 500% hike in cost of education, transportation, food, and everything else is not easy. At a time that we are just trying to adjust to the new normal, introduce another shock. So what we have now is uncertainty. We have moved from pain to uncertainty. In fact, the matter goes beyond the logic and philosophy of our national minimum wage. When the president mentioned that fuel price will increase to 2,000 naira, one of the Labour leaders interjected him and said, "Sir, you have removed fuel subsidy, so what other things are you removing again? Remember, the subsidy was removed and price were stabilized. So how many times are you removing subsidy?" that you have removed. Subsidy was never restored at any point in time, and they claimed so. What we inform moving the pump price of PMS from 650 to 15 or 2,000 naira. I want to tell you something. What this signals is that Nigeria have not seen the end yet. We may end up paying nothing less than 5,000 naira per litre for fuel in this country. We hope not to get there, but if we get there, the decisions will be left to Nigerians to take. So these decisions now is not left for us to take now, or we wait when fuel gets to 5,000 naira. I don't know what the decision will be, but the government is making every Nigerians to have it here. Because how can you be selling the of fuel for 15 and 2,000 naira for how much minimum wage? And these are the things that they don't bother. And then the government, independent came at it today and was like saying that that's the only way they can make Nigeria better is to increase fuel price, thereby making this costly and making life hard for citizens to be able to contain. I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Any of you about this video watched. I'll see you guys in my next video. But let's see how this fuel issue goes to the end.